What is up, guys? It is a beautiful day, and I'm looking handsome as always. Not a day that goes by where I do not look good. I'm gonna tell you a little time when I was cheated on. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. 3 times. 3 times. So story time. Get ready. So this was back in back in Nam, low key, but no, it was like back in I'd have to say 2018, around that area, right? So already 2019. No, I'm kidding. 2020. And so anyways, I'm getting off track. Let me drink some water. You ever hate people that drink water like that? Like, just drinking. Anyways, so let me tell you. You know me, young Jerome, walking down the street. No, but you know me, a nice little young Joe. Just, saw a pretty lady, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'll make that. I'll make that my girlfriend. Cause I got it like that or whatever. So I did. We hung out, took her on a date, and we were cool. And I didn't get cheated on by the same person 3 times. What I'm talking about was 3 different relationships I got cheated on 3 times. And so with this person, this happened between 2018 to 2019. No. 2016 to 2018. About that time. So I was young, I'm 21 right now. So you could calculate how old I was. And so first relationship, it was a bang. We're chilling. That's a high school first love that I'm sure most of us have had. Not sure. Maybe you just haven't had a girlfriend in forever. Like, I don't feel sorry for you. Like, don't be in a relationship if you're not, don't want it. Like, I don't know. But we're vibing. The first one, and then I noticed that this person, she was clingy. But there was something fishy. Because when it came down to me saying, hey, like, let's go do something, it was like if I had to hold her from the neck and shake her to come hang out with me. And it was not like that whatsoever. It was like, hey, like, come hang out with me, let's do this. And it was like I had to force her to come hang out with me. But when her other homies were like, hey, come hang out, it was like, okay. And I was just like, but I was just like, and me, I was young, I was smart, I wasn't stupid, I still ain't stupid. Low key at math. Look, you throw a math problem at me, it's over. You say, what's 2 plus 2? I'm gonna tell you fucking 36, cause I don't, But, so, yeah, and so it was like, it sucked. And then I realized that, and then my homie came to me and was like, hey, bro, like, your girl's, like, texting my homeboy. And I didn't know who this was, right? It was different schools. We were in one school and he was in another. So for him to come and tell me that was like, because he met her before, but he didn't know her, like my other friends did, And so I went, and he was like, hey, like, your girl's texting my homeboy. I was like, bro, like, shut up, like stop playing, because we play around like that, And he was like, nah, bro, like, look. And he had sent me like screenshots that his homeboy, like, which was respectful, I respected that, and I wasn't mad, but it did hurt. That was my actual first time that something did hurt, actually. And because I was really into the girl, we were into each other, and I thought it was like, you know how it is, you want to start planning the future, no. Sometimes it doesn't work like that. Sometimes it does. And to those, who have been high school sweethearts, like, congratulations, whatever, fuck off. But yeah. And so I found out, and I went to her, and after that, it was like, it was my fault you were cheating on me. So I was like, you know what, from the whole school, I was like, come here, like, hit the little microphone or whatever, right? It was on quad. And I was like, hey, everybody, my name's blah, blah, blah. I just want to let you guys know I got cheated on. And then everyone was like, oh, shit. Ah. It was the crowd in the background, like, wow. You know, and after that, I was like, by this pretty girl right here. And then everyone was like, boo. You know, that was the most embarrassing part. Not for me, because you know me, I could be up on stage. You know, but, you know, it's kind of like, for her, it was like, ooh, you know, she ran to the restroom crying. And I was like, right? So that was the first relationship. Second relationship, you know, I was a little older, you know, and she had lived down the hill. And so I think this was the funniest one. And I had two that lived down the hill, one that lived up here with me. And so this one, she was, how can I put this? She was telling me that, oh, like, I can't see you today because I'm busy. And I thought, I was like, that's weird, because the other day you told me that you were free this day and you're not working. So what's the deal? Like, what's, you know, like, I'm not putting 2 and 2 together or whatever, you know, 36, whatever. And so she would just, you know, she was being very, very distant after a while. And I was like, okay. So I went down there and, you know, without her knowing it, I talked to her and I told her, like, hey, like, what's up? She's like, oh, no, nothing. I just been busy, whatever. But her brother knew. Her brother was really close to me, and so he would tell me, her little brother. She'd be like, oh yeah, like she had this other guy friend over and stuff, and I was like, interesting. I was like, when was this? The day we were going to hang out. Okay. So I was like, whatever. And then we just it was toxic, right? So we got into fights here and there. And, you know, I was like, you know what? Let's take a break. That's the first time I ever took a break. Because I don't like taking breaks. Look at that tan, dude. But, you know, it was like, you know what? We're going to take a break. You focus on your shit. I'm going to focus on mine. And that's what we did. And so after a while, it was like, it was something that I realized too. So I changed. Went to the eye doctors, came back, and these are my second pair. I'm getting new ones, so I had to leave my frame. But sorry. So what I had realized was that during that break, you know, we went our separate ways. We did our thing, right? And it wasn't long. And we realized, you know, like, oh, you know what? We can work things out. So we got back together. During that time we got back together, the first day we got back together, I went down and I was like, oh, okay, let's go to the movies, go on a date. And a funny thing is, she never paid for shit. I'm talking about nothing. I was the one that was boom, 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 you know. I was. And it was like, this day I went down, she said, oh, here's 40 for gas. Babe, let me take you out to dinner. Went to Buffalo Wild Wings. Get whatever you want. I said, you fucked up. But I got whatever I wanted. And she was like, oh, you want a new pair of shoes? I'm like, what kind of pair of shoes? I was like, oh, I like those. She's like, okay, I'll get you those. And then I was like, in my head already, I was like, no. I know what's going on here. So we pulled up. We're in the parking lot, right? And I'm like, what you do? And she's like, I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? She's trying to kiss up on me, you know, get close to me. We're in the car. I'm like, no. Like you don't do this. You never pay for shit or nothing like that. So for real, like, what you do? I ain't gonna be mad at you. I ain't gonna scream at you. You know, I'm an adult here. I just want to know one-on-one. She was like, well, you know, what I had done was, this is the first day, sorry, the second day. So we got back together, we talked, and then the second day is when I went down. So the first day, what she did was, this was what she said, flat out. Oh, my friend and I went to go get coffee, and he said he had left his wallet, and he came to pick me up. So we went to his house. I was like, okay, understandable, 100%. And then she said, yeah, and then after that, he said, oh, I don't want you waiting in the car, so why don't you come inside? So I was like, okay, that makes sense, you know, that's okay. And then this is the stupidest fucking part I've ever heard in my fucking life. He left his wallet in his room, and he said, hey, you want to come with me to get my wallet in the room? She said, okay. That wasn't. No. This was the fucking stupidest part I've ever heard in my life. She went into the room, and he kissed me, and then my pants fell off. What? How does your pants magically fall off? A fairy just came in and took him off. No, that doesn't happen at all. Not once, no, it doesn't. And so I was laughing. I was just like, yo, like, is this fucking female serious right now? Like, dead ass. And after that, I was like, oh, you know what? Like, that's fine. Like, you got me a nice pair of shoes. You took me out to eat. Like, that's cool. Like, we're done here. And I understood. Like, I wasn't mad or nothing. I just, all right, that's fine, you know? And then, so that was the second one, right? I think that's the funniest shit ever. Like, what would you do? In the comments, I want you to tell me, what would you do if that happened to you? For real. Okay. Third one. It was 2 months. I was with this girl for 2 months. And I went down there. And then she was like, after 2 months, really, you know? And she was one of those girls who was always stalking my page, talking about, like, when am I going to see you? When am I going to be with you? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this girl a chance. So I did. And she was older. I was at the time, like, I don't know. I was young, but I know she was a good, like, 24 about, for sure. And I was younger. I was, like, 3-4 years younger. Some shit like that. I don't know. No, not even 4. I was, like, 5-6 years younger. Something like that. I don't know. So I went down, done my shit. And then, you know, I went down, brought her some roses, chocolates. You know, something nice, right? Whatever. Boom. And then I walk into her house and I see another nigga, like, have his arm around her, sitting on the couch watching TV. And I didn't tell her I was going down, but it was like a surprise visit because I go see my grandma or whatever. And so I'm like, not only my grandma, but my cousins, right? And so I went down and I was like, what the fuck is this? And she was like, oh, it's not like that. And she was like, oh, stop. Like you don't have a boyfriend. What? Huh? Yeah. What? Like, how you gonna say you don't have a boyfriend, but you invited the fucker over? I mean, do you women not, like, I'm gonna be the dumbest motherfucker out there then, because I guess that's what we do. But no. So it was just, it was funny. So right then and there, you know, I left everything, chocolates, roses. I said, you know what, you guys do you, I'm gonna do me. And I left. But you know what, those were 3 times I got cheated on. So I hope you guys really enjoyed and you learned from this too. And not only that, you know, besides the note of the cheated on part, you know, I had a current relationship as well, one of my best relationships. And also, you know, that's my soulmate. We didn't work out right now. I felt like timing was right, but wasn't. And it happens. And, you know, hope we come back together and timing will be right. And we'll fix things together. And, you know, nothing but the best, you know. And, you know, I felt like I could have done better as my part as well as she did. So we took our time off. And we're going to give it that time. So, you know, in that time, you know, I want to finish school. I want to graduate this year. I want to make sure I complete my goals. And, you know, whenever we're ready to come back, we'll come back, you know. I give it like a nice 2-3 months, if anything, if not more. And that's okay, you know. At the end of the day, I want 100%, you know, as well as she wants 100%. And, you know, it wouldn't be fair if we came back together and we still weren't complete with each other individually. And so that's what we're doing right now. And it's the best thing to do. It is, and I'm happy. I'm happy, and, you know, I'm not mad. I'm not sad. You know, you learn from these things, you know, and, you know, if you say that person's your soulmate, you're gonna work things out regardless. And so that's what, you know, we did, and that's what we tended to do. And at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you know, always have good hopes. You know, even if it doesn't end out the way you wanted it, at least you we're ready to give that 100%. And did, and guys, that's all I have for you today. But just a little something I wanted to share. And at the end of the day, you're gonna live life. You're gonna love that person, love yourself, and at the end of the day, still love that person. I love everything about her and her family. So guys, listen up good. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Look, guys, I'm trying to get this up, so hopefully by the end of this year I have a good 500 subs, if not more, hopefully, and a lot of more watch time. So guys, I appreciate everything you guys do. I'm back on YouTube, and hopefully I'll be posting weekly, okay? Either Mondays or Fridays, depends. 3 p.m. that's always gonna be the time I post. So leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I love you guys. Peace out.